What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Burndown YouTube channel. Oh, look at that. If you've been following along, we have been busting our humps out here, trying to get the boom and trying to get the Bago out here to LS Fest West. We made it. It was one of those trips, man. I don't know. This stuff, like I said, I don't write this stuff. It's just how it happens. We made it with like 4 minutes to spare. The Bago was kind of sprung a little transmission leak. But that's besides the point, because we were here. Today is race day. We're gonna have a little fun, a little grudge test and tune. But of course, in true sloppy mechanics Burndown fashion, my car needs work. So I got a couple things to do. We got to do the submarine harness on the safety belt. I got to put that one in because the one that's in there is technically expired. So I brought that, and I got to jack the car up anyway because we have a trans blanket that needs to be turned a little bit because the buckles are dragging. And then last but not least, I'll just go ahead and show you boys, because this is awesome. My boys from War Performance, which we are here at the track with today, came through with a new Hellcat pump. So this is yeah, this is the savior. So I put one new one in at home. We'll put this one in place of the other old one. Hopefully they calm down. The fuel pressure is good, and then we already fixed, or should have fixed, the oil problem with this thing. So lots to do. I think the track goes live at like 9 or something. It's like 7 o'clock. I'm about to piss everybody off because I'm gonna fire the generator because I need coffee. And I think they would like me more with coffee than they'd want to not listen to my generator. So let's go ahead and wake everybody at LS Fest West up and get to working on the boom so we can get rolling. Also, side note, I'm hiding behind the Bago because it is windy today. So I'm sorry if the audio is trash. I'll just put like music or something over it, and I'll try not to like talk too much today, or anything important to say I'll kind of hide and say it, and the rest of it will just kind of show you guys and hopefully make some passes and hopefully have some fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Family's still sleeping, but let's get after it. We're going racing, baby. So we passed tech. They got me for this hole here, so I got to put a bolt or something in that. And then he didn't want to ride over the stickers, but these are Rocky Mountain Race Week stickers. Majority of these can go away, and then we'll leave, you know, my boy, this guy, portable car hoist, just the guys I know, and they got to write the number on the car. So the awkward thing is I'm only certified for 10.0, which obviously everybody on here knows that. We all know the car will go quicker than that, but let's see if we can string some passes together. We'll just start chopping away. We'll see if we can get right at that 10.0, and then I don't know, maybe when we race Richard, because I know Richard's gonna go, so we'll see. But I just want to string passes together, make multiple hits, not just like a one and done, and I want to have some fun this weekend. So if we got to do some 8th mile stuff with some of the grudges, maybe we'll just do that, because in that way it keeps me in the game for a while, and then we'll figure out who we're gonna run the distance with if the car actually shows up and is being nice. So let me button all this stuff up, and then we'll kind of relax for a little bit. That's weird. Over that jet. I'll hold the microphone real close. I am ready to rock and roll to try to make some passes. We're gonna do just shorties, probably 8th mile. We'll keep an eye on stuff, we'll log it, but we have a little bit of rain. It's supposed to blow through, so hopefully it doesn't last that long and they can get the track dried up. So it looks like a little rain delay, but we're gonna hang out and hide in the old Winnebago where it's nice and dry and warm, and wait for the rain to clear up. What do you think?
Great plan. Yay for the Winnebago.
Yeah, the Winnebago's doing work. Better get in here, guys. You get rained on. Cleared up, we're looking good. Grudge tested 2, 7, and 8. So we are rolling. It's just on gate. We basically took everything out of it. I'm gonna stay in it because I have safety, so we'll just run it all the way down and see how she does, and then that'll be our base tune start. So let's just go A to B. I don't care if it's slow. Let's just make it down the track. down Broadway. I'm gonna pull the dad log and look at it right now. It did hit one of Matt's safety cuts, so thank you, Happel, for that. I didn't have any time to do it. Plus, he's much better at all those things than I am. So we'll go over log and see what happened, but I'm down on fuel pressure again. But I set it down, and then my alternator produces less amps, or volts I should say, probably both, when it's hot. So by the time I sat lanes, we weren't even making 40 PSI on the gauge. But I also noticed that my mechanical gauge is 10 pounds off of what the electronic fuel sender is reading. So I think what we'll do is I'll go over logs, we'll look at stuff, see what happened. I may change the sending unit to see what happens. So maybe we'll run it again, make sure it's hot, we'll just let it idle and get warm, and then we'll see what the delta is, and then I'll change the sending unit out and then see if the new one will read closer to what the mechanical is saying, because at this point I'm kind of believing the mechanical over that. But I also have a 20-pound delta with the new filter I put in, but I think it's picking up all the trash from that float. So if you guys weren't aware, the float in my fuel cell was coming apart. I'm gonna make a video on that and save everybody the hassle of having an eBay or a cheap fuel cell float that's getting roached by 85 and plug-in pumps, so, and filters. Let me go through this, bring you guys back and let you know what I think it was. Hopefully we make a couple more hits, clean it up, and get to rolling, because I think I ran like a 10.8, and we're not beating anybody with a 10.8 today. So let me keep it going, and we'll reel it in. We'll get closer. I can only go 10.0, and then hopefully we can go a little beyond that at some point, but we'll see how it goes. All right, I checked the logs. I think we are good, and I think it hit cut because of fuel pressure, I would imagine. We'll have to double check on the bigger end or whatever. We'll keep investigating, but I'm at a 12-volt air fuel ratio. It's calling for an 11.9. We've got 22% duty cycle on the injectors, but we've got -5. This is my fuel pressure. Bye. So I've got extra pressure transducers. We're gonna change that. I'm gonna comb through this log, and then hopefully that is our issue, and that's why we hit cut. And then we'll double check, we'll look on here, and then we'll try again, and hopefully we can put a couple pounds of boost in it. And you know what, I won't even do that. Let's just run this back, make sure it works, and oh, and I'll shift it at the correct point too. I shifted way under because I was just driving Miss Daisy, so we'll just run it out a bit further and see if we can just make a clean A to B before we start messing with.
All right, so we got the alchemy.
So we're heading back to lanes. We're gonna try again, just trying to go down Broadway, A to B. I did what any responsible tuner would do. Matt would concur. I turned the fuel pressure safety off so it doesn't mess with me, but the I still have the other ones on, so injector duty cycle and then air fuel. So I think my bases are covered, but I'll see what this fuel pressure sensor reads, and then I can come back and adjust it. But right now the delta's off. It's up 10 pounds, so I don't want it to act all stupid when I get up there and then start shutting things off. So we'll rely on the other guys. I'll keep an eye on air fuel. We'll be fine. Oh, oil was good too. So zero boost in it. We're on gate, which is like 7 pounds. So we're looking for anything better than a 10.8. So I think we probably run 10.7, 10.6 maybe. We'll see if I can shift it properly. Bring you back after we make it.
The most classic of all the classic street races, Cadillac against Chevelle. Once again, Earl's LS Truck. Earl's LS Truck to lanes 5 and 6. Earl's LS Truck. Earl's LS Truck to lanes 5 and 6.
gotta take a quick break from racing because I have an impromptu ride to give some special guests. So I gotta unload the Winnebago because we gotta do a little work right now, but it'll be worth it when you guys see it. I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, let me do this and then we'll get back to racing. Okay, so because of the rain delays today, they are running like Grand Champion and the other guys that need to go use the drag strip. So we are done for today because we got started late and they have to get everybody their runs and passes and stuff. So we put 2 passes in today, like a 10.8 and then a 10.3. And they were both on the same amount of boost, A to B, nothing too crazy. So maybe tomorrow we'll turn it up a little bit out of the gate. We'll sneak up on that 10.0 and then we'll see, hopefully maybe we can get a run in. We'll see what that bum's doing and we'll line up, we'll start trying to line up with people. I think starting tomorrow, right out of the gate, because it'll go A to B. So I figure we'll find somebody to race. We'll make it interesting, a little more fun for you guys. So hi everybody. All right, we're gonna ride scooters, eat some carne asada. You guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying.
Welcome to Burndown YouTube.
You guys have to do like, subscribe, share. I'm out.